10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The sophisticated, smooth operator.
Unless you forget your manners.
Podcaster extraordinaire.
We are the Grizzly.
We don't play games, we don't sugarcoat. If you can't take it, you shouldn't have never walked through the door. Grizzly maulings take place weekly. And as long as you keep it sophisticated, you won't be the next victim.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sophisticated Grizzly. I am your host, Mr. Dearest Teddy. Up on screen, we got my man, mass creator himself, Mr. JB, the host of the Grown Man Click podcast. Brother, talk to the folks, my man.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. We doing it big at the Grizz.
That's right. And right down, not below us. Right exactly right on line with us, everybody. So don't be thinking no crazy shit. Is the model extraordinaire, the only person out here in the streets that's trying to de-ashify the community, and that would be Miss J. Nicole. What's up, Jay?
Hey, how y'all doing?
We are doing okay. Doing okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a hell of a show today. We have several topics to talk about. But one of the main topics, y'all already know how we do. Now, I know I said last week we might be go ahead and giving the subject conversation of the Ravens a break. But then, damn it, they go and fire the entire A.F.C. North. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the news part of the Sophisticated Grizzly, where we talk about the latest things that's happening in the news that we give a damn about. And if something that we're talking about that you give a damn about that we don't give a damn about, we're not going to talk about it. We're talking about right now NFL football, everybody. The A.F.C. North been flipped on its damn head.
It's imploded, bro.
It has imploded, exploded, and reploded. Look. I never thought that there would be a scenario like me and my brother JB was just talking. We never thought there would be a scenario that the only coach that was left in the AFC North would be Zach Taylor, the Bengals coach.
On a
the worst record. Well, no, it was the Browns coach. Browns coach had the worst record, but he was right behind him, and he still got his job. Now, I'm not saying Zach Taylor's a bad coach. Let's not forget, this is the same coach that had the Bengals in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. So, let's not, try to throw stones at this man. That he has a historically bad defense. Probably not as bad as the Jets. I don't understand.
Jets had the most historically bad defense ever. They had 0 interceptions for a whole season.
With your coach being one of the best DBs in the NFL at one point.
Yep.
So that should be the cornerstone of your damn team is the defensive backfield. But so. When John Harbaugh was released, let go. He was gone. You quoted a line that Steve Bisciotti said earlier today that I thought was hilarious when he said the reporter asked him, had the kicker made that kick, how much longer would John Harbaugh have to be the coach of this team? And what did he say, JB?
About a week.
Look, if you don't like Steve Bisciotti, what do you say, Jay?
He was that bad?
He wasn't that bad of a coach, but I think the owner got tired of him losing, like melting down. You know, the team would melt down at the end of the season or at the end of certain games, and he just couldn't toe the line. And then the owner was like, "Look, you got you week." He was week to week. Basically, this year, by the time the playoff came, he was week to week. he was week to week.
Good paychecks as a head coach, but damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did you see his severance pay?
I didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure
million.
It's pretty healthy.
32 million.
What the shit, man? I'd throw to some games too. Shit, that's all.
No, I can't get it.
Shit, 32 million. You tell me I can have a bad season and walk away with 32 mils? Shit, man, coaching. I'm in the wrong goddamn game.
And since he got fired, he's eligible for unemployment.
Or did you see the stipulation?
What would be his take home from unemployment if he made 18 million a year?
The max is $800.
He'd be like, "Nah, I'm good."
I'd be like, "No, send me that. Send me that. Let's put that in the little chumps change account. Send me that. I'm unemployed. Send me that." But
he that's the gas for my Maybach for 1 week.
Yeah. So allegedly, he his new asking, I guess what he's asking for other teams, he wants $20 million a year. This is allegedly. I'm not sure. I didn't hear John Harbaugh say it. This is what the reports are saying. He wants $20 million a year. He wants the rights and choices and who he drafts on the team, and he wants to be able to take part in picking the GM for the team. So there's not too many teams that go to that GM. So he's only he has to be talking about specific teams. Because you can narrow that down. I think there are 9 openings right now in the NFL for head coaches. That's a lot of damn coaches that got fired, man. That's a lot.
More than 1/3 of the league.
Right.
So only 32 teams.
Right. So that's a lot of damn coaches. Now, the job out now, if I was him, and anybody knows me, I'm not the biggest Harbaugh fan. I never have been, but I can't go against what the man has actually done for the team. So, I wish him the very best. But if I could give him a piece of advice, please stay out of Las Vegas. That's dumpster fire. Do not go to that team.
Las Vegas.
They have nothing. And he's 63. I don't think he would be a part of finding and rebuilding a brand new quarterback all over again. He's done that twice now. If you think about John Harbaugh's had 2 rookie quarterbacks in his time.
Especially a very dry quarterback year. Like the top 2 quarterbacks are okay, but nobody's projecting them to be first round, first draft, like number 1 pick.
Number 1 picks, yeah. And so, the quarterback draft isn't that good this year. As a matter of fact, if the Raiders were smart, they would have picked their quarterback last year, which would have been Shedeur Sanders. That's what they should have grabbed.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Malik Willis out of Green Bay right now. He's going to be sought after because
he's going to be a commodity.
He played his ass off in that Ravens game. It was just that we were on our shit that day.
I was going to say, did he play his ass off or did he just play against our defense, which is not very good?
I think he played his ass off. He played because he won 3 games last year for the Green Bay when
That's true. When Jordan Love went down. Yeah.
Jordan Love went down last year. So I mean he definitely got a pedigree. So
yeah. But do me a favor, everybody. Anybody that's in the chat and everybody on the screen, do me a favor and share this live with anybody that's on your page, anywhere you might want to share it, because we want to have a conversation tonight. Because damn it, in the middle of Steve Bisciotti having his press conference, Mike Tomlin, 19-year veteran, Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, stepped down as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now let's not forget, and I don't want, because I'm not going to disrespect the man, regardless of what his record was, what he did. Kevin Stefanski got fired before. Now he got fired before everybody. He
Yeah.
got fired as the Browns head coach. What by the end of the year? So right now, the entire AFC North is open for business. The whole
Yep.
North. Now, in your opinion, JB, with all of the jobs that are available, I believe
Yeah.
it's all of the AFC North except the Bengals. There's the Giants job is available. The Atlanta
Miami.
Falcons job is available. Miami job is available. The Vegas job is available as well. I think the Arizona job is available.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
Raheem Morris.
yeah. So with all of those different jobs available, which one is the hottest commodity right now, in your opinion? Which one is the one where it's almost like a plug and play coach situation where you can plug the coach in, he can come in and win right away?
The
Me for
closest,
the Ravens.
the
Who says
closest.
MJ?
Me for the Ravens. Yeah.
Okay.
Plug and
Okay.
play. Me all day.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I mean, yeah, if I had to pick a team that I say was plug and play the most, it was the Ravens. But isn't Tennessee in there too?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the last team, the ninth
Tennessee
team.
has a quarterback.
They do. They do have a nice young quarterback. So you have a
So
nice young quarterback there. You have a
the only other team, I say Tennessee would be the next team behind the Ravens because Miami, Tua's not going to get it done.
Right.
Pittsburgh, no quarterback.
right.
Cleveland, quarterback, but it's Cleveland.
Yeah.
Giants,
Mhm.
quarterback,
Right. Wait a minute, isn't the Jets job open too?
no quarterback.
No, Aaron Glenn didn't get fired. He
No.
still got his job.
No, but they don't have no quarterback.
Right.
So I mean, plug and play means that at least one thing in your camp is gonna be solidified, so you could just focus on the other. Our
Right.
offense solidified for the most part.
Right.
I mean, we still had the number one rushing team in the league. So I
Right.
mean, offense is pretty much you good. So you
Yeah.
just have to fix that porous defensive line.
Yeah.
And I mean, from the line to the linebackers needs to be totally readjusted. I think we have a great back end, but the back end needed help from the line. The line has got to get to the quarterback.
There
When
was
you
no pass rush.
more than 2.3 to 3.1 seconds in the NFL, that's way too long for a quarterback.
Yeah.
He could read the whole field, come back across and hit across and seam with 3 seconds. He's got that's way
He
too
could read the whole field, bro.
Yeah.
He could read a script as long as they had out there.
He
He could
could
read a book from front to back.
War and Peace,
Exactly. He could have read
the Bible.
yeah, man. He could have read Les Miserables
Yeah.
from front to back in French.
Yeah.
And still he had plenty of time. In the
Right.
back. So we had no pass rush. I hate to say this because I know I was saying it out of anger, and I still meant what I said. But I do. First of all, guys, I love Marlon Humphrey. Loved it when we picked him. I thought he was a hell of a pick when we picked him. I watched him at Alabama. He was great. Marlon is, I believe, now 29 or 30.
And he's not a
Marlon is not what he was.
He's not a
Marlon
starting
is-
corner, and he
No.
wouldn't be a starting safety in most teams.
Yeah. And so
He
at this
coming
point,
off the bench situationally.
right. And at this point, I like look, I'm never one to sit up here and say that man shouldn't have a job or anything like that, because I believe that his knowledge of the game is also, important. He doesn't have the speed that he used to have. He can't move like he used to move. But I believe that he still has enough knowledge of the game to where if he played in the safety position, he would do a lot better. But he's not a cover corner anymore. So, and Marlon, if you hear this, which you probably won't, but if you do hear this, this is no disrespect to you, my brother. We appreciate everything you have done here for the Baltimore Ravens. You have been one of the top corners in the NFL, in my opinion, for most of your tenure on this team. but you're not a cover corner anymore, and neither am I. I can't cover no corner. Now Jay could be a damn good cover corner. I think Jay got them skills.
And that's why I say I'm coming to be the coach. I'm bringing Ray Rice with me. I'm bringing Marshawn Lynch with me, and the guy you were just talking about, and Allen Iverson.
Allen, AI used to actually be a good quarterback.
I'm sorry. I was joking with them. We bringing Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Hey,
What are you doing? Playing with their pectorals?
Yeah, that's what he said. What the hell he gonna do?
He legit played football.
Yeah, not well. That's why he didn't stay.
He's a good distraction. He knows the game, and he's a great distraction. He's going to start throwing pec muscles at people, and they're going to get distracted. Boom, scored. Because they be looking like, I don't want to be near them.
Terry Crews is all he's going to get run over like a bulldozer.
He's going to be a great distraction.
Crews, wow. I would grab Bill Goldberg before I grab Terry Crews.
Oh, we can bring him too.
Bill Goldberg is my age. No, he's older than me.
That look like that commercial he had.
We're not trying to put Papa out there on the field.
Remember that for Emmett Smith and Joe Montana and all them back for that commercial. Right, man. They was getting smacked.
You need some new blood.
They was like, nah, we good.
The guy named, I think he passed. He played for the Oakland Raiders. He was fucking people up in the 70s. When I say fucking them up, he's the guy that hit the other players so hard.
Jack Tatum.
Yes.
Hollywood Jack Tatum.
Yes, if only.
Now, the way Hollywood Jack Tatum played back in the day, he would I think Hollywood Jack Tatum would be in jail.
He's the reason they have all these rules now, probably.
Yeah. Him, and who was the one that played for the Lions? They used to clothesline the hell out of people.
I know what you're talking about. Was it Stand back?
I cannot remember his name, but he was like a defensive back that played for the Lions. He would clothesline the hell out of people, but he also had a whole hell of a lot of picks too.
Yeah.
But I can't think of his name. But it'll come. If anybody in the chat knows the name of the Lions defensive back, he's a Hall of Famer. Night Train Lane. Dick Night Train Lane. Night Train Lane. Yeah, he's another one that they had to change the rules because he would snatch your head off, put it in his back pocket, and take it home. So but yeah, so we're looking at a whole bunch of cars.
The Giants. What was his name? Who played for the Giants?
Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh yeah, LT baby. LT. Should we be forgetting about the other guys? Harry Carson and Pepper Johnson. That was also like they were monsters on that damn team, man.
Ray Lou used to do.
Who?
Ray Lou.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man, I think now tell me who, if you were a team out of the three coaches from the NFC North, which one would you hire as your new head coach? Let's say you're the coach of the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals. You've now interviewed all three of these coaches from the NFC North that's been fired. Now you got to also take into consideration what Kevin Stefanski had to deal with in Cleveland. That doesn't mean that he's not good. That just means that he didn't have a great situation. So now, excluding that, you have these three coaches. And remember, Kevin Stefanski at one point was considered coach of the year. So Harbaugh, Stefanski, and Mike Tomlin, which one of these coaches would you choose?
It's kind of hard because their defense in Arizona wasn't the problem. It was the offense. And they got Kyler Murray, so they got a somewhat decent quarterback.
He sucks, bro. They're trying to get rid of him.
They can't. That contract they gave him, it's going to be hard to get rid of him.
Damn. That sucks. That because he's not good. I don't think Kyler put the kind of time.
The Jets would take his ass.
Man, the Jets would take me as a quarterback right now, and it still wouldn't work out.
Miami would take him.
You know what? I believe. I don't know. I don't want to say Tua is horrible because he made it in the NFL. Let's just call it. And that ain't, you know what? I'm not gonna call Kyler terrible either because the man did make it into the NFL, so he did a hell of a lot better than I did in my lifetime. So there's that. But when we're speaking now, we're measuring them against some of the better quarterbacks in the league or the other quarterbacks in the league. They don't measure up very well when you measure them against, even
Lamar.
or even believe it or not, let's not forget about Sam Darnold. The last two places he went, he played lights out. He played lights out in Seattle. He played lights out in Minnesota. He went over to Seattle. Now, shit, they could possibly be in the Super Bowl this year.
And look at Bryce Young figuring shit out.
Right. So yeah. So that, believe it or not, man, I believe that, in my opinion, if I was going to hire any of the three of those guys, I don't think I'd hire any of them.
A year ago, would you believe? Will we even think that we would be like Caleb Williams has the best chance of going to the Super Bowl?
Hell no.
If you told me that last year, I was like, Caleb Williams, yes, he does have the best chance of going to the Super Bowl as a spectator. He'll be watching from a really good seat.
Right.
But this year, that boy was slinging that rock.
The throws that he was making, them throws that he made.
Yes.
Like when he did the one throw off to the left, where he threw it in the air with his legs, he hit with his legs like wide. He wasn't standing.
No,
he had no actual. It was all arm. That throw was all arm, and it was just pinpoint, right on the money. I'm like, yeah, that man might be as special as people said he was.
Look. Well, I mean, remember the first game that he played, he had to come out because he said he was tired.
Was that? No, that was the other. That was the quarterback over in Indianapolis. Number 5 over in Indianapolis.
Yeah. That was what's his name?
Shit. What's his name? I cannot think of that young man's name over in Indianapolis.
Yeah, he like what? 3 people down on a quarterback depth chart that includes 43-year-old Philip Rivers. That's
and me personally, I'm looking at it like pretty much his career is done over in Indianapolis.
Name. Why are we so bad with names right now?
Because we don't watch those teams.
Colts.
Well, guys, we usually don't do this on the phone, but it's killing us not to know.
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
He was in his first game. He called a timeout so he could come out the game because he was tired.
And I'm like, Negro, you lost your damn mind. You're getting paid millions. You don't get tired. You may get tired, but you had to play through that. You had to figure that out. You get paid.
Get tired for you.
Yeah.
You stand over there and be tired. I'm gonna make these rest of these millions.
Damn right, because you don't get the opportunity to sit your ass down some damn way.
That was crazy.
But, would you? And here's my last question about football, and we're gonna hop into something different.
All right.
Now, me and you was talking about this offline. We're gonna bring it up here online. If you were an owner, let's just focus in on one coach. Would you hire Mike Tomlin as your head coach?
Depending on what situation my team was in.
That's fair.
Because if my team lacked discipline, if I had more rookies than, like first, second year players than vets, I would hire Tomlin. Because older vets will be like, yo, we gonna hear the same stuff we've been hearing from all these lame ass coaches. We just gotta go out there and do our job. I don't care what he's saying.
Right.
The younger the team, the more the buy-in.
Okay. Now I go in a different direction. Because of his legacy, I believe the vets would buy into him more, whereas these young guys are disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And if you look at, let's take for example, Antonio Brown. Yeah, that was a dumpster fire right there. And unfortunately, right now, I'm about to name 3 wideouts that he couldn't control. Then Antonio Brown, George Pickens, and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Like you said earlier, DK is in there too. DK in there punching people in the stands.
And now DK. So now, you know for a fact, and this is like I said, regardless of how much what I may have thought about him, you would never have seen Rashad Bateman punching his fan in the stands.
No,
you would have never seen that. You would have never seen
not here.
Not here. No, you'd never seen Keaton Mitchell running up into the stands trying to put hands on folks. You'd have never seen it.
Not here.
Yeah. So
not expected, not tolerated.
Right. And so for me, I don't know right now. I think and not to and I can't say he should be a defensive coordinator because he got too much skin in the game to go back to coordinating defense, man. It's Mike Tomlin, bro. Like everybody know I'm not a Steelers fan, but I will recognize the historical, nature of this man. This man is a historical coach in the NFL. He's 19 years with the
he's a gold jacket coach.
Yeah, definitely. So no, there's no way he's gonna be nobody's damn defensive coordinator. His head coach or nothing. Same with Harbaugh. Regardless of anything, even with the conversation we were having, last week, I don't think he could call any plays on offense or defense, but I don't think that he should be playing. I don't know if he could, man. I don't know. I can't say. What's up, John? How you feeling, man? Welcome to the Grizzly. How you going? We sit up here. We about to wrap up the football segment. What's up, bro?
After 18 years of being a football head coach, if he had to, he could call plays on offense or defense.
I would. You know what? I'll say this. I would hope so. I can't say for sure. I don't know for sure. I've never been in that room.
Have you ever heard him talking in a press game or a press conference after a game?
Yeah.
Like Steve Bisciotti, he shocked the shit out of me knowing schemes and route cut.
Bro, let's just be real. If you're around football, because believe it or not, I know women right now who've never played the game of football that can recognize different routes and schemes and things like that. I know certain ladies that know pass rush moves, different names like rips and hump moves and all. So believe it or not, the lingo isn't as difficult as the actual implementation of the play. Because now we're not just talking about knowing the play, understanding when to use it is for me the thing where I don't know. This is just my opinion. I don't know. Like I said, I've never played for the Ravens, never coached on the Ravens, but because Harbaugh's never had to do that, he's had to scheme up special teams, which is not a small task. Because you still got it. That's chaos with in a red button. One big red button, that's a bunch of chaos, and hopefully things work out well. But he had to scheme
offensive and defensive players.
Exactly. So for me, I believe that, but when you're playing that chess match if you're offensive coordinator, you're playing a chess match against a defensive coordinator, and vice versa. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if Harbaugh will be able to do. He could know the schemes, but will he know the right time to call it?
But let's look at it this way.
Right.
If after 15 years,
right,
of having some of the most illustrious defensive coordinators who all became head coaches, every DC that left here became a head coach.
Right.
What you think he didn't help get them there, or do you think that they were just like? Because remember, Bishotti was hands off for the last 5 years.
Oh yeah, shit,
So-
7 years.
So, do you think that John just was like, let him cook, or do you think he had his hand in the cookie jar? Because I think he did, but he was never a glory hog. He never wanted to say, well, I schemed this up. Well, I helped them devise this scheme for the offense.
Right.
Because that's not who he was.
I look at it like this. Do you think Andy Reid could have called defense?
Yes. Because it's the opposite chess match.
I don't think he could have called the defense. I think now, like I said, I don't know. This is just my opinion and your opinion. We don't know.
You've got to know scheme and systems and where you expect people to go on offense.
So you got to know it you got to know it so you know how to beat it. I get it.
Right.
But when you're going in the reverse, if you have an offensive brain to flip it to defensive brain, okay, look at the year the Patriots had the 2 defensive coaches coaching the quarterback. When Bill Belichick brought in 2 defensive coaches to coach his quarterback.
But that was,
you see how that shit worked out. What
Yeah,
you say, Jay?
I said back in 1865.
no, that was like his last couple of years. What was that, 23, 24? I mean, 21, 22?
Think about 20. I think it may have been 2022 or something like that.
Yeah.
Because that's when they had the young man that's over with the 49ers now. The what's his name? Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
I don't know him.
Yeah, and they had Matt Patricia and somebody else coaching him on offense. And I'm like, Patricia's a defensive coach. Like, what the hell is going on? What are y'all doing? You
But
know, and so that showed me.
I don't think that.
What you say?
I think that's different because they were in the quarterback. There needs to be someone working with the quarterback who is offensive minded. So I don't think that's the same situation as calling the offense or calling the defense, because you would need quarterback coaches.
Right.
And almost every team has a quarterback's coach. Unless your head coach is a quarterback whisperer. Then he works directly with the quarterbacks. Like Gruden worked with the quarterbacks. Kubiak worked with the quarterbacks. What's the other? Oh my gosh. It's one guy, he made his living working with quarterbacks and making them better. Grizz dropped out.
He didn't took himself off.
Yeah, I mean, I get where Grizz is coming from, and I do believe that you do like they say, you know, if that's your specialty, that's what you should do. But I don't think you should discount that. You've got to know what the other people are going to scheme against you and have some knowledge enough to call a few plays if you had to do it.
Right.
It's like you spent most of your life in front of the camera having pictures taken of you, but giving you a camera, I think that you know enough that you would know what to look for in a pose, such as where the hands are, where the feet are, where the head is, where your main light is. You have a speciality that you're good at, but because you're around photographers all the time and you've seen them set up lights and everything, and you know what pictures you've gotten from the way they've set up the lights this way, if you see that setup, you could pick up a camera and possibly take a picture that would be good enough to, for somebody to post or somebody to use, but it might not have the same finesse as, say, a professional photographer.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying I think John Harbaugh could call plays. It may not be all spectacular and every play that he calls is on the money, but I think he would have been able to do it. So everybody, this is the Sophisticated Grizzly Takeover Show with me, Mass Creator, the guy from the Grown Man Click podcast every Monday at 8:05. And I'm Jay Nicole, model extraordinaire and owner of J. More luxurious body butters, lotions, scrubs, and candles. So we don't know where Grizzly went. He just abandoned us, but we love him anyway.
I see him glitching a little bit. You know what provider he has?
No, I don't. Here he comes.
Yeah.
No, Verizon been on one today. Like they were completely out.
Yeah, they were completely out.
Were out, but theirs was bad.
Well, you know, it was so funny because I had a meeting.
Now he glitching.
Yeah, it was. Mine's went out, and I have T-Mobile, so
you were good because I have T-Mobile.
Yeah,
I had no issues,
but it's been glitching today. I don't know, man. It's been like from my phone to my work computer. There's been a few glitches that's been happening today. I'm like, all right, man, what the hell's happening right now? I paid the bill. We ain't late with it. Yeah. What's going on?
That's how I was at work. Struggling. My laptop halfway worked anyway. Mm-hmm. And then this, and we have Verizon. I said, oh, Lord.
And that's it.
Oh, Lord.
So but guess what? You know, my wife works for Verizon, so the whole idea is she still has service.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's messed up.
But nobody could call in and complain or do anything about it because they didn't have service.
That's messed up, Sheila. How you gonna cut the rest of the world off and keep your service? That's messed up.
Needed a break.
She said I needed a break.
Need some time away from the folk. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? How about this? Wait a minute, John. What? He just goes everywhere else, but where we talking about? It goes everywhere else but what we talk about.
Is Mr. Vicissitude backstage?
I don't. Oh, there he is. Okay, I didn't hear him pop in. What's up, bro?
Yeah, because you were popping out.
Yeah, man. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Popped in, he popped out.
You know what? That whole conversation would have went a different way if Rich was here.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about the lollipop kid.
But yeah, man. So we can really switch gears real quick because I have to ask a question. I don't know if any of y'all seen it. You may have because the damn thing been trending all day. Did y'all see the conversation between Corey Holcomb and Antoine Daniels?
I saw a part of it, but I was as soon as I started watching it, my meeting came in, so I had to go into my meeting, and I wasn't able to finish watching it. But something I know he was getting on. What's his name? Adrian about
Antoine Daniels.
Yeah, he was getting on AD about how he treats black people.
Yeah, and it was interesting to because I can't say that anybody punked out, you know, but I think from what I gathered from that conversation, people have gotten way too used to having online conversations that they forgot how dangerous it is to speak a certain way to a man in his face.
Yeah.
I need context. What happened? I didn't see it.
So Antoine Daniels and Corey Holcomb, Antoine Daniels went to the 5150 show. And him and Corey Holcomb, you know, they were having a conversation, or, you know, I don't know if it was a debate. I don't think you could consider it a debate. And at one point, Antoine Daniels said to Corey Holcomb, because Corey said to him, all you ever do is big up white men and talk, talk great about white people, but talk shit about black people. And Antoine Daniels, I'm just paraphrasing because I don't remember the entire context of that moment, but Antoine Daniels in turn said to Corey Holcomb, you know, you always suck the dick of black people.
Whoa.
And so in that instance, Corey kind of let him know, like, you know, you know, remember Corey's our age. Well, at least me and JB's age, you know. But from the time we came from, that'll get you fucked up. Saying something like that to a man.
They were in person. They were sitting with each
They
other.
were
Having
in
Yeah, they was the
they were
51
right in person. They was at Corey Holcomb's studio at his podcast. And Antoine Daniels said that, and Corey kind of like asked his co-host, she asked her to move out of the way, and he sat like right up on Antoine. They were sitting like right here with one another. Now, what I will say, Antoine didn't punk out. He didn't back up or get mousy or anything. But at the same time, once again, I believe that because of this internet space, because I've seen it on my content.
these keyboard gangsters.
There's so many, and here's the problem that's scaring me. There's so many men that are comfortable speaking reckless in a way that they would never do in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
They would never do it in front of your face. And I think that we've gotten now to a point to where I believe some of these people, and y'all tell me if y'all think I'm on point with it, some of these people at some point are going to try it in your face. And it's going to be a lot of people out here getting hurt. Jay, what do you think?
Absolutely. Because a lot of people are like, okay, like you said, online saying what they want to say, knowing damn well that if they were in this person's face, they wouldn't say that. So now they're like, okay, well, I done said it this much and so on and so forth. They know where to find me. This is next third. Ain't nothing happened, but you ain't put me in that right environment to let you know what's what.
Right.
Well, get your ass handed to you now. Don't let these fool you.
Right. The Sister G, what about you? What do you think, man? You think that people are getting ready to start getting bold to speak in person the way that they talk online, and it's going to get a lot of people hurt?
Oh, of course. I was just watching it on my other screen. I just feel like it's just two people. Like, it's just... Why are we doing this? You just making everybody look stupid. It makes no sense to me. Like, why are we grown-ass men bitching and moaning about dumb shit? Because that's what it comes down to. And neither of them did what they say they're going to do. They just talking. They ain't go out back. They ain't do their fight. They ain't do their scuffle. They just talking. I don't.
It wasn't going to.
They wasn't going to. So, like, I think the problem is, I got a big problem with this in general, with a lot of shows and podcasts in general. There's too many people that go to, we need to be controversial to get shit done.
Right.
To get likes and to get views. We need to have a fight. We need to have this. We need, that's why you got those Adam 22s, the cucks, and all these other idiots. And I just don't get that. Because eventually somebody's going to cross the line and they're going to take it serious and they're going to get hurt or worse. And then everyone's going to be up in arms and say, well, what did happen in that? Well, why are you doing this? There's no repercussions for the internet. That's the problem. There's no law on the internet. There's nothing. Everybody just does what they want. They just say what they want. But if you see those people in person, and I've experienced this, you see the same people in person. I always say, keep that same energy.
They don't.
Remember what you said? And they don't. And they don't. And it's just an embarrassment. We got enough things to worry about as a community. We got two grown black men arguing about something that honestly is stupid in the grand scheme of things.
Well, in this case, I don't think it was that out of place, because if you've heard some of Antoine's his comments and stuff and how he does come about things, I can see why Corey, knowing Corey as a down south guy who had no hold cards, and if you've ever seen any of his podcasts, he come off like that on everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. It don't matter who it is. Corey don't hold no punches. He has zero cut cards. He's gonna say the shit in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
JB, go ahead, brother.
Because he's like that, you know what he's going to be dealing with. And if you haven't seen these AI videos where they have the like pit bull on one side of the glass and the chihuahua on the other side of the glass, and the chihuahua barking and screaming and yelling, and then they slide the glass from between them and both of them shut up. Nobody saying anything. The pit bull backs up and the chihuahua looks back at the person like, why'd you open the door? That's it on the internet with real people. As soon as that wall broken down, I ain't say nothing like that from both sides.
Them keyboard gangsters.
So, and the whole idea is that, but if you look at some of these smaller, less, popular podcasts where they try that stuff, there have been fights. The one dude pulled the fucking gun out on a guy.
Right.
Because he's like, you don't remember I'm about this life. This is what I do. You thought I was joking? I always keep my with me. I'm ready to go right now. You don't know who you playing with.
Is this the little guy that sing?
I don't know if it was somebody. I don't know if it was somebody famous. This was like one of them like medium level podcasts.
No, because there's another guy. He is a singer. He a damn good one. And he was at somebody. I don't know if it was a podcast or just at a studio or what, but somebody walked in and my man was beyond ready. He said, "Don't let these little harmonies fool you."
Thinking that you're go home going.
Right.
But yeah, it's a lot of that. And that's why, like people say, well, why doesn't GMC go into politics and all of that stuff? And I'm like, because that stuff brings divisiveness and it brings energy to a show that we want people to be happy on Monday nights. We want them to feel like they got, it's a Monday night party. Sort of, I think I borrowed that line from MFB, Monday Night Football. But if we get into all that divisiveness and all of the back and forth rhetoric of the hot topic of today, we just going to be going down that sea of forgetfulness. Everybody, we're not going to stand out like everybody. We'll be right in that same group of people talking about hot topics and trying to get people riled up. Be inventive, be creative. You don't have to always come from the same mind as everybody else. If you want the same energy brought to your sites and to your podcast, keep talking like everybody else. And when you get 5 and 7 views a night and stuff like that, you'll understand why, because they could get over here with this Joe Schmo who's doing the same thing, and they could get over here with this. It's like when you flip the channel and the same commercials on every channel in a different place.
Right.
Be inventive, be creative. But the whole Corey Holcomb thing, I wouldn't see the whole interview, so I probably will watch it either later on or tomorrow. And but the whole idea was that Corey even his comedy was upfront in your face. So why
Corey's never been anything else but him,
right?
But here's the thing, and I will say this right up front: I'm not a fan of Antoine Daniels. I'm not. Okay. But what I will say is, he is who he say he is.
Yeah.
He don't front. He didn't front today. He didn't front. I don't know when the conversation happened, but I saw it today. And each man was who they say they were. Each man didn't back down, but I do believe the conversation could have gone better, in my opinion, because of the fact that I think Antoine was concentrating on trying to one-up Corey instead of answering the questions.
And the worst with a comedian who has split-second timing is try to one-up him. Yeah.
And so it was, and it was not even trying to one up him on like any kind of quibs or being quick witted or anything. He was not trying to one up his manhood.
Yeah.
And Corey even said, "I'm not trying to check you, because a man telling another man I'm checking you, that's going to turn into something too." So he straight up told him, "I'm not trying to check you. I'm just trying to tell you there's certain triggers that you can't say to a man that's that's coming from the cloth that I'm coming from." Right. But then I also when Antoine Daniels was telling Corey that he was a hypocrite, and Corey's like, how is I being a hypocrite? And then he said, because the same thing that you say is your trigger, you turn around and talk to people the same way, disregarding what might be their trigger, And then Corey kind of told him, tell me up front what it is. He said, my boy Willie D don't like to be called a nigger. So I do everything in my power when I talk to Willie to not say that word because I respect that man. He said, but you got to tell me up front what it is, what might be the trigger, this, that, and the third. So the conversation, I think the conversation could have gone so much better. I think the problem was it became a dick waving contest as opposed to trying to have discourse about what each man was bringing to the table as far as a conversation. And I think it was more on, and not just because I'm not a fan of his, it's just what I watched, because I'm watching it objectively, because I want to really hear what both of these brothers have to say. And I think on Antoine's side, it was more of I'm one-upping you. I'm smarter than you. And it's like, you're not smarter than this man. Like,
it was the Ego Olympics.
It was what?
The Ego Olympics.
Yeah, and the conversation didn't go nowhere. And at the end, Corey called him a bitch. He said, "You remind me of a bitch. Well, you trying to tell me how I feel about something." And then that's when I think that was the moment when Antoine Daniels said, "Now you just told me you don't want me to say something about you sucking dick or whatever, but then you gonna turn around and call me a bitch." So that's where I could see the points on both men. Yeah. But I do know that I think Corey tried to get everything back down to a calm place where they could have a real conversation. And it was just, I think Antoine was already in his place where he was just like, nah, we're gonna keep it right here. You know what I mean? And it just didn't go nowhere.
Right.
It didn't go anywhere,
Check the rest of it out, but the whole idea is that, as everybody knows who's been around me, they know that the M word is not something that's a part of my main vernacular.
Right.
I've never judged anybody else for using it, but please don't use it towards me. And it's very much known about that around everybody that's in my circle. And you guys always do an amazing job of not using that word towards me. But have I ever told you to not use it at all?
No.
No. Because if you tell people what is to be expected and then they violate, then you have to check.
Yeah,
but
it's
going
different.
into some of these podcasts, going into some of these podcasts, and the whole idea is that you want that instantaneous reaction, so you don't do cue cards, you don't do pre-show Q&As, so y'all know where each one is going. You catching people off guard. And when you're doing that, you're setting yourself up for instances like this.
Right. Where it can be, and it's not like anybody misunderstood anybody. Everybody said what they said.
And he won't be going back on Corey Holcomb show.
No, I don't see that happening. That's pretty much a dead issue right there. Because that the thing is, like John was saying, like, I understood Corey's whole point where they were both saying we can go out back and settle it right now. Now, me personally, that's where it goes to when with men, and I think that's what a lot of young guys need to understand. You are one when you're speaking to a man, when you're standing in a man's face, when you're talking to a man, and this goes for women as well. Because a woman, I'm not talking about little girls, and I'm not talking about little boys. There's a certain amount of respect and danger in a conversation with any man or woman. And the reason that I say that is because you could be one wrong word away from losing a fight or losing your life.
Right.
And that is where the respect aspect came in with men, because there's always an underlying element of danger when men are talking, even if you're brothers. Because okay, JB's my brother, Me and him talk about anything and everything. You think if I said something sideways to Sheila, he ain't gonna try to cut my ass too short to shit? I'm one word away, one bad word away.
But you're not, because you're not that person.
I'm not that person, but that's the thing. I'm not that person, but also it's the understanding of me having a horrible day could turn into a horrible situation if I don't have that level of respect for you as a man, not just as my brother, but as a man. You know what I mean? And the same respect that I have for Sheila. Well, I would never speak to her that way. But everybody have messed up days. And you could be that one moment away from the whole thing turning left. This is why men speak to each other a specific kind of way. This is why women speak to each other a specific kind of way. Whereas if you have a man speaking to another man who has a little boy's mentality, it usually goes left. If you have a woman speaking to a woman with a little girl's mentality, it goes left.
Yeah.
Because the respect is not there in the room. Like believe it or not, everybody, we all pick with one another. You know what I mean? There are certain moments where I think that things could possibly go too far, but because we understand and know each other, you know, we have an understanding of where let's not take it. If we go keep it here, we can keep it here, but let's not do here because this is too damn close to going here, and once it go here, it's gonna go left. Whereas, you know, okay, you know how a lot of people always joke with vicissitude talking about the white boy shit. I don't like it. I don't, and I'll say it right now. I don't like it, but it's not my place to be like, oh, y'all shut that shit up. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we understand that there's a certain level that you go to before my man vicissitude might snap. It's like, all right, it's enough of this shit. I'm tired of it.
Is that why he's giving us things right now?
But see, this is the whole idea. Have I ever done it?
No, and I haven't either.
Do I need to do it?
No.
Because it's not a part of how I treat people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got my sister Robin Carter in the building. What's going on, Robin? Welcome to the Grizzly.
Like another thing, and I know it's a running joke, but at certain points, I get kind of fed up with the whole Jay is a man joke. Yeah, that too. That too. I ain't gonna lie, that to me. Yeah, because I'm all for a good joke, and if it comes out every now and then, that's funny. And I can with it. Just like, you know, me saying, you know, Van is Amish, but I don't say it every day. I don't say it every show. I don't keep running with it once I say it.
I definitely say it at least once every show.
but to be fair, he is actually Amish though. So it's not like he's saying anything wrong. He is. And Jay needs to be studied by scientists. I told her that today because she's too logical to be a woman. I'm just saying.
I understand. And it's not when it comes off that way when you're making, because you know I've been known and she has also called herself J. Rome.
Right.
So,
right
that's her alter ego, like she's thinking like a man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And but I don't call her that on the podcast.
Right.
I don't ever stop y'all from doing it, saying, you know, having y'all little side jokes and stuff like that with her.
Yeah.
But certain things you never know. You may say it one day when Jay's had a bad day,
and it goes left.
You know Jay the way I know Jay. That's the day you gonna find out just how much a man she's not.
Right. And believe it or not,
Wait,
like
what that mean?
if Jay,
that's what I'm confused.
A lot of asses.
That's on my whole end. The nigga gonna come out.
That's a man right there.
Believe it or not, I would never say like much like JB. I would never say anything to anybody about saying it to her unless Jay came to me and said, "I'm getting tired of them saying that." So I'll be like, "Look, on here, y'all can't say that on the show. Like we can do that away from or backstage, but while we on the show, I'm gonna need you to shut that shit down because it's like for me,
don't say sexy been gay no more."
Right. But see, that's the thing.
All good.
Y'all had those conversations, and I think that too many people get to a point to where they're comfortable. Like I've spoken about it several times. JB, I've said it on your show. I've said it on my show. I get disrespected about colognes
That's stupid.
That's crazy.
Colognes. People get mad at a take that I have on their favorite fragrance or the fragrance that they hate. I might like the fragrance that they hate. All of a sudden, I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've heard these things. And I know for a fact. What do you say, Jay?
If it's a really good one, I can see somebody responding with, "What? Really?"
Right.
But to go beyond that, it's like, all right now.
They go beyond it. They go beyond it. They literally, like, I had this one guy, because I was doing a tongue-in-cheek thing. Because let me pull the damn thing up. So this fragrance right here, I did a whole damn series on this fragrance called Fashionable.
Okay,
so
nice.
I was fucking around calling it fashionable. Just fucking around.
And someone
this motherfucker came on my damn. Y'all can go see it right now. It's still in the comments. If you go look at the video that I did on the Teddy Files on this company Fashionable, and I was calling it Fashionable the whole time, just messing around. This dude came in my comment section, not only explaining the English but the French version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have nothing else to do, motherfucker.
People are just
now, understand this. That is not something you would bring to me in my face.
Right.
You wouldn't be brave enough to do that shit if I was standing there. And that's what we talk about. And that's why I love the vernacular that a lot of people use nowadays. Keep that same energy. It's Robin, she said she watched that, she saw that. He came in there and tried to, like, down talk me about my video, yet, sir, you're watching me. So there you go. But at the same time, I even said it's tongue in cheek. I'm joking. I'm messing around. I'm just fucking around with it. I'm pretty sure. And here's the thing: they didn't get mad about it. They didn't say nothing to me about it. They didn't come and correct me. Some warrior for fragrances decided that I was, being an affront to the fragrance business that day, and decided to correct how I spoke. No, you gonna shut your punk ass up and listen to this damn video. Oh, and listen to the next one and the one after that, because damn it, I'm entertaining.
This is the man.
I love those people. They make a point to view you so they can criticize you. Thank you for all the views. Thank you.
Hate view.
Ray said, even trolls count as views. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the hate watching. The thing is, the people that hate watch, I don't understand them. So there's another guy that I listen to, because I listen to other fragrance reviewers as well, because I also, I like to see some of the stuff that they pick up, and then what their opinions is on certain things. I never let it influence how I feel about stuff. But there's a guy called TLTG Reviews. I watch him quite a bit. And I've watched him as his personality has started to come out a little bit more as he has grown in the space. And I personally love it. I love everything about it because he is being his 100% full self. And I think people should have the opportunity and right to be their 100% full self, especially on his page. Do you know this man gets constant people coming in, calling him an idiot, saying that he's this. One guy told him he just got some brand new music on his videos. And one guy said, nah, that ain't it. Go back to the old music. Who the fuck are you?
I hate that.
Who the fuck are you to tell me to go back to my old music on my video that you came to watch?
So there's a term for that just came out called parasocial relationships.
What the hell is that, bro? Just bring
so
that.
So basically,
I'm gonna bring you up. Hold on.
Yes, yeah. So that actually is something that that has actually come up recently. It's a study that has been done where basically a parasocial relationship is, for some odd reason, the viewer feels that they have an attachment to that person, like they know that person on TV or on the internet or whatever. Right. Well, for your like
parasite.
Right. So basically, they will look at stuff and they feel like they are a part of it. So you may have a person that you say, like, if you said, "Hey, I'm gonna get rid of all my colognes and start all over," they'd be like, "Well, what do you mean? That's our collection." I've seen that happen in different communities, like the gaming community. I've seen it happen in like in the watch community. I've even seen that happen with wrestling. You see, you know the tribalism of pro wrestling.
Oh
Oh, you like you don't like WWE? You like AEW? What the fuck's wrong with you? Like, and there's this whole thing where when a person says, "Hey, you can like whatever you want, you can watch both, you can do this," people don't want to hear that.
Right.
So basically they get this attachment and feel like the attachment is like a part of you, like they're like they know you in person. So it's actually starting to become like a mental.
Poor actor that played Tyreek on Power.
Right. People actually think that's him.
Right.
Like they think Method Man is the damn actual the lawyer that was on Power. Like, yo, y'all he's a rapper, right?
So
I didn't expect to see you.
So to give you the proper definition to add to your vernacular, it's denoting a relationship characterized by a one-sided, unreciprocated sense of intimacy felt by a fan or follower for a well-known or prominent figure, typically a media celebrity, in which the fan or follower comes to feel that they know the celebrity as a friend.
All right, Mr. Dictionary.
The thing is, I do want my my followers to know that, I'm always real. Everybody knows that. If I like something, I'll tell you. If I don't like something, I'll tell you. Every person that sends me a message on YouTube, I write back. I answer back. I talk back to them. So I don't just ignore or leave people on red. That's just part of what I do, because I'm very appreciative of the fact that you even bothered to come and have this conversation with me. But I think what John was saying is, it's too many people. I think 2020 put a lot of people in a mental space that they have not been able to pull themselves out of in the past 6 years. Because people got so comfortable on Zoom calls, Zoom chats, all of these online connections and things of that nature, that they forgot that on the other end of that conversation is a real person.
And you can get these hands.
Yeah. And it's like, I not too long ago, I saw somebody who made a crazy comment on one of my, I had to delete the comment. It was crazy. And I saw this person in public, and guess what? They did not keep that same energy. Because, I'm 6 foot, 300 something pounds. So
there.
You're not going to keep
your name is not Grizz for no reason.
Right.
So let me help you. You're not going to keep that same energy with me.
Right.
You're just not. And not to say that I'm the toughest person on the planet. I'm not. I will never say I'm the toughest person on the planet. But what I will say is this. I'm about it. If you ask JB, because he's known me longer than anybody on this planet, I'm about it. So don't play with me.
Said I got some gas in the tank.
Yeah, man, look, I still got some diesel fuel. I'm about it.
So, you know what? Just to break up the conversation a little bit.
What Robin say real quick, bro? Robin,
I don't have my glasses on. Can you read it?
Most of these people will do that because in their real world, they are timid and aren't noticed. So they get behind social media with no real coping skills.
That's, man, see, right? That's why I love Robin, man. She be saying them words like JB.
Yeah, I wanted to let you know that T-Mobile has joined the petty bus. They just texted me. T-Mobile, our network is operating normally. A reported Verizon outage may affect reaching Verizon customers.
I didn't get that text.
How you trolling? How you trolling? Damn. So now we got phone companies trolling each other.
Yes,
they've been doing that since the dawn of time.
They always troll each other on X. When I say they be trolling, restaurants be trolling each other. Now listen, Dionne Warwick and Hellman's, I think they have her blocked. I think they blocked her because they be going so hard on them. Like when I say she be coming for they next, and then it'll end up a whole thing. Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, like
damn.
Listen, I found myself 30 minutes deep in the reading these threads, dying.
I think that I'm gonna have to shut the hell up about. I think I'm gonna have to shut the hell up about people complaining about fragrances. Because when you got burgers fighting burgers, I can't even. Like.
Listen.
Now, I already know Burger King and McDonald's have always competed against each other. That's what they do. Wendy's, all you know what I mean. But when you now have phone companies, not roundabout trolling, but direct trolling.
Yeah.
It's like we right in your face with trolling. Like, oh my God, damn. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how
they fucked up. We good.
Right.
Exactly. That's what they said.
It's gotten. Because I know Verizon would say you wouldn't say that shit in my face, T-Mobile.
Listen, I promise you, if you go on X, once they get their service back, that might be the conversation.
Well, I bet you won't say, I bet your pink ass won't say that in my face.
Right.
What's up, Rich? What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Hey.
Welcome to the Grizzly. But yeah, man, I just
so I had to wear that top for somebody else, sir. Carry on.
But no, I think that we have gotten so comfortable with, and I know a lot of people say be your honest self, be your true self, this, that, and the third. And I think that people don't know who their true self is anymore, because I know certain people would not keep that same energy in my face. And I believe that, like I said, we're getting to a point where people are going to believe their online persona. Mm-hmm. And actually start trying to be in your face with the shit. And people gonna get hurt. People are gonna get hurt out here. Like, it brings me to mind not too long ago. Excuse me, what, brother? When Shannon Sharp, I don't know if y'all saw the video. It's been online, went viral, where Shannon Sharp was walking through I think it was an airplane terminal, and he had just purchased a puppy from somebody. And this dude was filming him. And he ain't doing nothing crazy. He ain't doing no crazy shit. He just bought a puppy. He's walking out, and Shannon Sharp turns and looks at the guy. It was like, dude, really? And the guy was like, well, he said, why? And the man's like, why not? And I'm like, you know what? And I'm just sitting there like, now, we know Shannon would have lost a whole lot of money. But you know for a fact that if, let's just say Shannon wasn't Shannon, and he was just a 6'2", 230-pound, muscle-bound black brother, he wouldn't have had that same energy if he didn't think Shannon had something to lose financially. Mm-hmm. Because Shannon would have put them book-ups on his ass. Mm-hmm. And so I'm getting to a point to where it's like, I think people should be given a pass to whip that ass. I think we should be given a whip ass pass. Ooh. I think that should be something a whip ass pass, especially for people who ain't about that life. My man Rich wants to be put in the game. Let me get him up. Let me put him up. Let me get him up here.
Yeah, I don't like when you ask somebody why, as in like, you know what I mean. Why are you doing this? And they look at you and respond with that why not. You ever wanted to give somebody shaken adult syndrome?
Right.
Like, he just want to shake the shit out you. Like, what you mean, why not?
Shake the hell, just shake them to death. Like, you just like, bitch, you just want to knock their ass out, man. Because it's like you get to a point to where you just let me send this right here to Rich real quick. Rich, check the syndicate. Let me see. No, that ain't what I tried to do. Let me see.
I got you, Grizz.
All right. Yeah, I sent it to. Okay, thanks, bro. But yeah, I think that like what Jay was saying, like, you know, you already know why I'm asking you that, because I'm about 2 seconds away from putting hands on your ass.
And you thought of
I'm ready to hurt you
to make it okay. Because essentially, you know
what? This Robin said this. Please get me that the whip that ass pass in 2026. What's up, Rich?
Richard.
Whoa! What's happening, folks?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
I ain't shit, just getting off and shit. Man.
Do you think we should start giving out whip that ass passes in 2026, bro?
Hey, listen, I've really thought about this shit, right? And I used to think that shit was a good idea. But here's my problem now. The world is too fucking sensitive. So niggas gonna be like bullshitting that shit like a motherfucker, yo. Like, oh my God, you forgot my mayonnaise. I got the whipped ass pass. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
But you know what, Rich? It'll be good though, because that's when you'll learn how to shut your mouth. Because if you can't whip that ass, you're gonna get that ass whipped. Believe it or not, I don't think people get punched in the mouth enough.
But niggas gonna be getting punched for no fucking reason. Like, it's gonna get out of hand. It's gonna get out of hand.
Here's the thing. You maybe get, okay, you say niggas get punched for no reason, right? Okay. Now let's put it like this. Niggas that's lighting the ass will figure out that they lighting the ass real quick. Because they might be the ones sensitive enough to start throwing punches.
What you just say?
No, Richard, stop.
They can't hold their weight in punches.
Stop, Richard.
They can't take the punches.
We were doing so good. We were doing good. Stop. Don't you do it.
I blame Grizz for this one. He brung him on.
Do it. I said pause for him.
Hey, yeah.
But think about it. Guys, you already know dudes that really ain't about that. They ain't got no hands. They ain't got no feet.
And that's where I kind of agree with Rich, because they don't have that. They're gonna run and try to get a gun and do something that. They're so
I got a better idea.
Well, let's get rid of the guns.
I got a better idea.
That conversation.
How about we install a whoop their ass council, right? So anytime you want to use that pass, you got to take it to the council, and they got to give you permission for the situation.
Yeah, and I also think there should be road rage ass whippings.
Oh my God, nah.
I think if anybody cuts you off, you have a right to throw a flag, pull their ass to the side.
I'm gonna be at the council every day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at the council every day.
Do you know how many people? Now here's the thing.
Get to where I'm going.
Right. This sounds like a fantasy world that y'all dreamt up.
You know what, bro?
It sounds like GTA.
Look at that. Robin said that pass will make people think before they do sugar, honey, iced tea.
Iced tea.
I don't know about that road rage shit.
Because especially if you ain't got no hands,
they gonna be like, oh, I got this blicky. They different. They that.
No, but that's the thing. Now here's the thing. We've replaced that. Let's say this. We replaced the guns with your hands. You got to use your hands now.
Ain't nobody
your house. To do it, you got to fight with you got to use your hands. Now here's the thing: a murder with a gun now equals death penalty. So you kill somebody with a gun, you die. That's it. It's that simple.
So borderline.
So now you got to use your hands, and you got to figure out who you are.
Ain't gonna be no.
You got to use your hands, or you kill somebody, they kill you. Life for a life.
That's him and Robbie's code. I forgot where they practice that at. But that is real.
But for me, that would be how it would go. So if you can't fight, don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Okay, little John.
That's right.
I guess
if you ain't about that, move in. If you're not about that, this will stop a whole lot of this online, and I also feel like if you try to bully people online, they got a right to come to your house and whip your ass, or call in a friend to come and whip your ass. If they can't,
like that girl that was
you got to define bullying though.
There's no defining bullying.
No, because a lot of shit just people opinions. Like when it comes to celebrities, you don't understand. They signed up for this shit.
No,
they didn't sign up for disrespect at all. Nobody signed up for that
shit. They signed up to share their life with the world. So
that part okay, but I did not sign up to be disrespected.
No, the thing is, I signed up to be watched. I signed up to entertain. I did not sign up for you to disrespect me personally because you didn't like a role that I played in. Do you know how much shit what's his name goes through just because he played Tariq on Power? People be trying to fade with this young man.
That shit funny. He deserved it.
It's not funny, bro, because that's a real person. That's a real person behind that, bro.
Tariq, okay, yeah, but the guy that plays him, no.
Yeah, but the young man playing Tariq does not deserve that. It's almost like if somebody see Amari Hardwick out in public, and they like, hey, Ghost, I can't stand. No, that's not Ghost, nigga. That's Amari Hardwick. His real name. What's wrong with you?
As long as that nigga not rapping, I'm cool with him.
Oh, you saw that too.
Damn. But you know what? I look at it like this, man. Like people have a right to feel a certain like for me. Everybody knows I've said it out in public. I'm not a fan of John Harbaugh, but I've never disrespected this man personally. I've never said anything about his family. I've never said anything about his manhood or anything like that. I spoke about coaching and coaching alone. Mm-hmm. That was it. Anything about that man personally, I can't speak on because I don't know him personally. Mm-hmm. There's certain choices that he made that I'm not a fan of, but I don't have to speak on it because I'm a man and I ain't got to say every damn thing. Everything don't need to be said all the damn time. You know what I mean? Like,
y'all be bullying Trump.
You know what? The thing is, if Trump wasn't an outward bully, he wouldn't be getting bullied back. Most of that's a reaction to his ass.
That part.
Yeah.
Most of that's a reaction.
Threats.
You know how many times I don't think about this man and all of a sudden he says some shit? I don't be thinking about him. All of a sudden he just says some shit. And then it's like, okay.
You know, he did an interview with Oprah years ago when she had her show, like back in the 90s. And he said that he would do anything to stay relevant in the public eye because he liked having that attention. So regardless of whether he had to do something good or horribly fucked up, he was going to do it to keep his name in people's mouths.
Mm-hmm. And what is he doing?
He doing it later, but it's like, sir, you know you can do good, right?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that? I literally had the same conversation with my girl. I told her I would do anything just to keep my penis in your mouth.
You get on my fucking nerves. We had a clean show till you brought your little Oompa Loompa ass up here.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Hey, man.
Damn. We almost made it.
You know, I got something for you, Rick.
God forgive me, but you know, sometimes I just want to tell they ass.
You want to tell them, brother?
If you don't shut the back up, shut the fuck up.
Whoever knew that being disrespected in such ways sounds so good, so melodic.
Hey, I feel bullied.
Yeah,
bullied,
hey, are you trying to run the feed?
Yeah, I feel it bullied, man. Hey, Grizz, we can't run. Me and you can't run a feed because me and you ain't running years.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't running no damn way, but where my mouth go. I run my mouth. I don't run nowhere else.
Shit.
Yeah. I've already told people that if I was ever in like a situation with like somebody like Jason or anything like that, they got 7 steps before I turn around and start fighting. Because if I run 15 steps, I'm out of breath and I die. So if you don't stop chasing me in 7 steps, you better be ready to throw them fucking hands, baby.
Question is, can Jason fight?
I don't know. I don't know if Jason or Michael can fight. I think Michael's strong as a bitch.
Michael's strong. He's supernaturally strong.
Jason knock a nigga head off.
Yeah, he got
Freddie might be the only nigga I might go out of breath for because he got knives.
Because Freddie throw hands. He gets richer.
He gets, and then he get all up in your brain and shit. So I can't fuck with that.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about Freddie. You ain't a kid.
Well, he was killing adults. He's getting adults.
That nigga was a child molester.
You know what? I see why Rich wasn't in favor of the past.
See, she gets it. She gets it.
What is the favor of the past?
The pass, the fighting pass. If we can't run nowhere, we damn sure ain't gonna get no fighting pass out there.
Oh no!
But I can still throw bombs now.
Niggas gonna throw these things now.
Bombs now. You know, here's the thing.
Good though, because your center of gravity is very low.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if it happens, I'm going for the knockout punch. I'm going for the knockout punch, and in my lifetime, I can count how many fights I've had. I have had in my entire life 31 fights.
My God.
I've had 31 fights in my life. I have 28 knockouts.
You know how to get out of a fight?
Knock them out.
He knocking them out.
No. Take your pants off.
Shut
Ain't
up.
Nobody want to fight a naked man. Nobody want to fight a naked man. Hey, but sister, dude, you can attest to that. Somebody take that pants down and fight over.
It's over.
Fight over. I'm out of there. This nigga crazy.
Unless you're fighting the booty warrior.
Oh,
nigga, I would never fight that nigga. It's my booty, and you
he's stabbing him. He's catching the knife, man. He's catching. That's a shank.
You gotta get close for a knife.
Hey, you know what? I'll get close enough to make sure he don't get close enough.
just get a sword.
You getting close with the knife, my man whispering in your ear talking about something is good. Right.
Or unless you like that guy that Ali Sadiq was in jail with, Sweet Sugar.
Oh, Sweet Sugar. Oh, boy.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to knock you out and put my thumb in your booty.
What the hell?
Yeah.
He said he thought we called him Sugar because he was gay. No, we called him Sugar because he fought like Sugar Ray Leonard.
Read that.
I feel like he has, Robin. I feel like he has, and he's just not.
Rich, have you been to a Diddy party?
Oh, me? Nah, I wasn't old enough.
Because, boy, you be talking real diddler.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's just my old ways coming back.
I see.
You
got to be washed in the River Jordan.
I'm changing the new leaf.
He said, I'm changing a new leaf, not turning.
You gonna turn over that thing? You gonna turn over that new leaf, bro?
No, I'm changing the new leaf.
Okay.
I'm going from winter to spring.
What?
You know what? If you wasn't you, then you wouldn't be you. Then that's all I got to say about that, man.
Man, it's about to be two of me. It's about to be two of me, gang. Y'all ready for this shit?
No.
Oh.
Yo,
and here's the thing, Rich. I'm trying to tell you.
On Monday, my baby first word gonna be pause.
I'm telling you right now, you ain't as ready as you think you are for that boy.
I promise you, he's gonna be the complete opposite of Rich, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he may be looking at you
I
like,
ain't got nobody to share these antics with.
You know, Rich, do you know the most painful thing that you ever gonna go through as a man and a father?
Yes, I
did. The day that your son shows you that you're not cool anymore. The day that your kids show you that you're not cool no more, that you're not relevant like that.
Never.
That's gonna happen. My man turned what, like 7?
I'll be fucking with my stepdaughter.
It's gonna be a joke that you tell one day, and he's gonna look at it like it's lame, and he's gonna look at you like you lame, and then you gonna stand there looking crazy. It's gonna happen.
Which means your dad jokes are now top tier.
Can't say it.
But you know what, man? I think we had a pretty good one tonight. This was a hell of a podcast. We went in about the A.F.C. North exploding and all the coaches gone and all of that other shit. So, and then we finally, don't
forget, vote me in for the Ravens coach, y'all. I got you. I got you.
Anyway, I'm surprised you didn't show the video or the TikTok.
Which
one? The well-dressed man doing the Sparta kit on the other guy in the club.
Oh, I did see that.
Yes.
Send it
to man, that dude. First of all, you gotta let me help you all fellas. Let me help you brothers out here understand something.
Yeah, please.
Especially
yes.
The young shiesty.
This is a PSA. Yes.
Yeah, a PSA for all of the young shiesties and the YNs and all that other shit.
You rang?
A brother in a suit does not mean soft.
Right.
A well-dressed man does not mean soft. As we found out, getting fucked up. This man is Sparta in the middle of a goddamn club.
Yep.
He gave him straight foot right in his damn chest. And I was just sitting there like, y'all better leave these older dudes. If you call me Unc,
you better leave these well-dressed people alone. That's all I'm going to say.
Well-dressed people, younger or older. A suit
Let's
don't
check
mean
this guy
soft.
out.
A suit don't mean soft.
Real quick, send the link.
What's that?
Yeah.
If anybody can find the little video real quick, send the link.
Oh, I'm gonna send
The
it.
sausage links.
Let me see if I can find that shit real quick.
Yeah,
Hold
we
on.
gotta see that before. But I need a reaction.
Hold it down for me real quick.
Yep. See, I'm looking too. Goodness gracious. Let's see here.
Oh shit. Since we all sending links and shit.
There you go. Yeah, you go and do. This is where you're supposed to entertain, Rich.
Oh,
Now you ran out of material.
Nah, I ain't got no material. I ain't got no material. Just real life shit. Real life shit. But since we here, JI, tell them what they can expect next Monday.
Next, I don't know yet. We haven't discussed what's going to be this Monday.
I mean,
See, already.
Oh.
Hey, what about the deashifier? What do you got going on?
The deashifier. Where is that darn video? I see the reaction video from Chisel Adonis.
I got it already. Hold on.
I got a video.
No,
Just on my fans page.
Yeah, we don't want to see that. I already knew that was gonna be some home video shit.
It's on my Fansly page. It's just me though.
And your knees.
Yeah.
Them ashy knees.
I call them cream pies.
Okay.
How do you have a dry cream pie?
They're not dry. They be dripping.
What the hell are we talking about now?
Yo, your knees
How's your knees ashy? Why is your knees dripping? The fuck
Wait a minute. If you know Jay Nicole, why do you have ashy knees?
Right.
Well, here we go. Y'all see, JB wanted to see the video. Here it is, my brother.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I lied to y'all. Relapse on them double cups. I'm like, fuck all of y'all. Big time nigga, I'm too turned up. You gon' pick me up when I'm full. It's hard to tell everybody moving sus. Are you supposed to be my dog? We feel some way.
What? Okay, so I didn't watch it all the way
one up for the well-dressed people.
Never mind him being well dressed. Did you see how big this man is?
Yes, he was not a small man.
No, his suit was small, but he was not a small man.
No,
he looked like he would do damage.
Yeah. He looked like a wrestler.
He didn't think about that.
He did have on a spandex Tom Ford, but
that's fine.
He kicked that man out of VIP in the gym pop.
My man went up under a chair.
He basically was dressed up like Steven Seagal and above the law. Like, you don't fuck up a guy like that. I'm just saying.
But you know what, bro? For whatever reason, people think because you got a nappy ass head and dirty drawers hanging out your pants, you can fight better than somebody who is clean.
No.
I really think that though.
People think that shit, bro, and it's crazy to me because it's like
too many people think that.
You may want to think different about that shit.
The assumption is you look crazy, so therefore, and the other assumption is that crazy people can fight. Like, no.
Crazy people get knocked
man
out.
was watching Bruce Lee movies.
Yes, he was. He was watching what was that?
300.
Into the Last Dragon before he left the house.
You're like, this is
Yep.
Man, that's that. Look, I tell you what.
Bruce Lee movies.
from a guy that has had that happen to him multiple times. Yes, y'all gonna stop messing with well-dressed folks. That's all I'm saying.
Look, you know what's crazy? Like people
got kicked in the chest multiple times, my nigga.
What?
I got what you were saying, but it did sound as if you were saying you got kicked in the chest multiple times. But I had to let it marinate for a second. I got you saying, but you know, Rich was going to say something.
I knew he was going to say something.
So Rich,
how are you confused?
It sounded like you said you've been kicked in the chest multiple times. That's what it sounded like the way you said. For somebody who had that happen to them multiple times, like, wait a minute, somebody kick you in your chest that many times? What the fuck's going on?
Really?
It came out.
The well-dressed guy got kicked in the chest. Do we need to play that video one more time just to define who the well-dressed man is in that video?
I think he was Johnny Cage got left out of the sentence. I got the gist of it.
Video.
What you say, Jay? I'm JB.
Wasn't that the Johnny Cage move from the fighting?
Yes, from Mortal
Kombat.
He
did. Out of his foot. He did.
Yep.
A man with Mortal Kombat out. We know who was a good fan.
Finish him.
But man, I tell you, like, I think I've had people try to press me because I would wear like a tie and button-up shirt and stuff like that, and I done had to fold a couple of niggas in my good clothes. I'm like, what? I don't understand this notion. Like, first of all, most of them that tried to press me, they knew where I was from. I'm from where you from. I've been through the same wars and trenches you've been through. You've seen me put hands and feet on niggas. You think that because I put a towel on that my punches don't hurt? Nick, here's the thing. That's weaponry. All I got to do is punch your ass in the face, pull off that tie, and choke shit out you with it. Do you understand how dangerous I've just become? You better calm the fuck down. Silk tie ain't nothing but a weapon in the hands of the right person. So you better chill out. Y'all better stop thinking that these people that's wearing these wonderful colognes and got skincare routines and nice clothes and shit and good shoes, you better stop thinking that they soft.
They will gently the shit out of you as you see.
I will choke you out with the tie and then take that and tie up your girlfriend with it. Don't play with me.
You had to go like you were doing so good.
Don't make me. If I was a single man,
why would you
if I was a single man, don't make me whip your ass and then take your woman after I whip your ass.
That's a horrible thing right there.
Because the last thing you want is your girl to see you get your ass whipped.
Yep.
At any point.
At any point.
God forbid it's by the guy who you just told her was a bitch. And then the guy you called a bitch just bitched you.
I got a question. What's worse? You getting your ass whipped in front of your girl, or your girl watching you run from an ass whipping?
Run is worse.
Run is worse. Because you didn't even give it an opportunity to try.
Because here's the thing. If you run, that means not only did you cower away from the ass whipping, but you left her there.
Right.
Just don't scream, run while you're running.
Right, you can pick up and go with you.
Somebody gotta tell the story.
I'm gonna grab her hand. Let's go. What you standing here for? But no, I'm just get our ass kicked. Yeah, I feel like this, man. I can wake up and say I tried.
Listen, baby, you fighting, I'm fighting. I don't know how successful we're gonna be in this.
Y'all think that if I get into a fight, Mrs. Grizz ain't gonna get involved?
Richard.
See?
You don't know me like that.
See, do you see why we say what we say about Jay?
Episode of
Do
Fresh
you
Prince.
see why?
Yo, Jay would be like that episode of Fresh Prince when Will got beat up in the bowling alley and shit, and his girl fucked them niggas up.
Wow.
Hey, look, I'm telling y'all know for a fact that if I get into a fight, if I told Mrs. Grizz to stand off to the side, that ain't happening.
Right.
She gonna look at you like
She's
what?
throwing hands and feet. I'm telling whoever this person is that would try to fight me while she's standing there, good luck with your hospital bills. Because you're gonna have a lot of them. Because she fights to break shit.
I don't even want to get into shit now. I literally don't want to get in shit no more. Yeah, like my girls are hot headed. Like I don't.
Told you about Rich didn't want to
Hey, look, she'll beat the guy's ass, then beat Rich's ass for getting her in a fight.
Oh yeah.
She's a hot head, yo.
Yeah, bro. I don't mean no harm, but yeah, your girl look like a sweetheart that could probably clothesline your ass in a minute.
Nah, yo, like I seen her throw them things. That shit do not look fun.
Well, look, I've already told y'all already know I'm a big dude. I've already told you that Miss Grizz has pulled me up off the floor from a deadlift. Do you want that smoke?
Nope.
I want to see it though.
How that meme go? They be like burn, 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 run.
I don't know why I'm so intrigued right now. Man. You gotta record that shit and put that shit in the group. I need to see it.
Well, her picking me up. I'm telling you, she's done it.
I want to see it.
I'm telling you.
Want to see it though?
I have to go lay on the damn floor so you can see her pick me up.
Hey, babe, come here.
I avoid the floor.
Come pick me up. Come pick me up. Come here.
Baby,
Right here. Come pick me up.
Baby.
Right, baby.
That would be one hell of a wedding present.
Right.
That's not a what?
I'm telling you,
what
man,
a weird fetish do you have?
Talking about Richard,
yo,
who has
I
his own
like
fans for his name.
Yo, I be watching weightlifting and shit. Yo, like that shit amazes a nigga. Yo, like
Meanwhile, he's only lifting a fork.
Oh shit. That's fucked up.
And a pregnant chick. And a pregnant chick.
Anyway, man, look, I think we had a good damn show tonight. Y'all already know I got to bring my man JB up to the front of the class, so he can tell everybody where we can find the GMC every single Monday night. So let me get my man up here on the solo.
All right, Chris, thank you so much for having me here tonight. Good conversation, great show. You can find me, Scott T, Richie Rich, my boy Van Gogh, Scott T, and B Maeve on the Grown Man Click podcast, Mondays at 8:05. Great conversation, great topics. You know, Grizz will be there. You know, John drops in. You know, Jay will be there. We just have a great conversation starting your week off right with me, Scott T, Richie Rich, Van Gogh, and B Maeve. And of course, our very, very wonderful cast of the Peanut Gallery. We'll see you Monday nights. Thanks, Grizz.
Absolutely. So I just got something that came to me just now that I want to put up on the screen. Y'all just give me 1 second.
All right.
And I'm going to go ahead and grace y'all with something absolutely amazing. So let's do this now. Bring my man JB down.
All right.
We get ready to upload. Hold on 1 second. But in the meantime, Mr. Vicissitude, can you please tell everybody what you got going on and where they can find you at, my brother?
We have a couple of issues coming out in the next couple days for Vicissitude Magazine and Red Midnight. So get your copies of vicissitudemagazine.com and redmidnightmag.com. And I think I'm going to be doing a special Midnight Disruption podcast, but not at midnight. I will do one this Friday, roughly around 10 p.m. Do a little live stream. And, you know, I got some stuff to say. That's all.
Okay.
Ain't that your birthday?
No, that's Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this Saturday, right?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Capricorn.
Thank you, man.
We're the greatest, bro. We're the greatest. Richie Rich, please tell everybody what you got going on, my guy.
Oh man, just getting the house together. Of course, you can catch me on the Grown Man Click every Monday, but I'm super excited for my Valentine's Day theme photo shoot that's coming up. I got two great talents that I'm calling JJ and shit, and that's my man Vicissitude and my man Jay Nicole, and we doing a whole pagan Valentine's Day photo shoot. So it's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait to do it. Like, let's get it.
You're getting pegged again?
Yeah.
Do you mean pagan?
No, they're gonna be pegging each other.
When I say Richard's on my fucking nerves, my fucking nerves. You'll be saying the
So
most
everybody,
ever.
I want you guys.
How do we even get here?
I'm about to set the mood for this right here because Jay gave me something to play. Let me see.
Undeniable, indescribable lust, girl, the things you do, I can't get enough.
So that is Jay Amore. Guys, make sure you go to jayamore.com so that you can get all of your body butter needs met. Jay, did you want to say anything, or is that it? Just want me to play the video?
Let it speak for itself. JMore.com.
JMore.com, everybody. So, guys, once again, thank you for coming up here for the Grizzly. I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure that you hype, like, share, and subscribe. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do this. I can't go without reminding you guys to do this for me.
Let's go. Hype me up. Do it now. Hype me up. Let's go. Hype me up. Do it now. Hype me up. Let's go. Hype me up. Do it now. You gotta hype when you like. Hype it when you like it.
So there is a new hype feature up on YouTube, guys. So hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. Please hit the bell icon so that you will get notified every time I upload a video or I go live. My name is Mr. De'Aris Teddy, and if you like what we had to say, we love you and we appreciate you. And if you don't like what we had to say, you got a problem with what we had to say, and you got some shit to say about what we had to say tonight, we just talked about your little punk asses. Shut your punk ass mouth and don't talk again. Have a good night.
Oh, bitch.
Sophisticated grizzly, mostly passion, caution, dedication, caution, fragrance, summer leader, caution, A.F.C. Teddy, it's time, caution, A.F.C. Teddy, Grizzly, sex appealed it, caution, passion, caution, dedication.